I'm back. Sorry, guys. I'm a bit late. I'm sorry. Big up to you, Ola. Big up to you. Sorry if it took me so long. I had to take something, and we're already 2 minutes late, and we haven't even gotten the lineup. Vasco and Fluminense just kicked off. Yup, the Rio de Janeiro derby is finally here, aka the Carioca, the Rio de Janeiro Clasico. Sorry if you're still there. I had to use the restroom, so I hope anyone is still there. Okay, so let me try get their starting lineups. So let's talk about the two teams, Vasco and Fluminense. Yup, Carioca Clasico, Rio de Janeiro derby. This is the third biggest game in Rio de Janeiro. This is the second biggest game. So it's like last year. So we're already like a few minutes because it took me a while. So yeah, apparently, oh yeah. So we're at least 7 minutes in. If anyone is there. So yeah, Thiago Silva is playing along with Pau Cortino. He's playing. Obviously, this is the second biggest game before the big game between Palmeiras and Flamengo. That's one is the biggest. This is the second biggest. And Reagan is there. I don't see Pau Cortino. Thiago Silva, there you go. Minerals. John Arias, Martinelli. Yeah, that's what I expect. With that pivot, Martinelli, or well, not that, no. But that he's playing with a 4-2-3-1. Vasco playing 3. This, Victor and Santos. But yeah, this game is played at the Maracanã. This is a Rio de Janeiro derby. Before I read anybody in the comments, is Pau Cortino even in the team? Let me see. Paulinho. Yo, Vasco, are the away side Fluminense or home to Maracanã? No, he's not. Because you want to know what happened? He got suspended. And I forgot Vasco who they played last week and how did he got suspended. Pau Cortino was suspended for today, so he's not allowed to play. And I think it's because, let me see, did they got a red card? Oh yeah, because he got sent off against Fortaleza last week in that fight when they were losing 3-0. Fortaleza. Oh, come on. I wasn't sharing my freaking screen. Fuck off. Suspended because there's probably a head injury. But yeah, you see the lineups. Pau Cortino is not playing because he's suspended. There you go. The ex-Barcelona and Liverpool fielder. Suspended. Thiago Silva playing. Yep, there's our Fluminense's lineup. There you go. No, there's Thiago Silva. That's what I expected. The lineup. John Arias on that. So yeah. But yeah. So far, 9 minutes in. I need to get the game on for myself. Sadly, this game isn't televised. I'm really disappointed the game is not televised. Like, man, why not televise this? It's not even on TV Global. Nope. They're saying that for the Flamengo Palmeiras game. Not even on record. Like, I'm really disappointed. Like, this is why they want you to have that Brazilian citizenship just to get access to Premier Sports and all that. Like, I want to watch Brazilian League. This is why I bring back those Brazilian league rights to Paramount. I need to make a video about this. And I'm also going to make a video response to Carlo Ancelotti. We'll see how he does. And then, like, especially the upcoming games. I'll explain it in English. But yeah, But yeah, still no Vasco Fluminense, obviously. So big up to everyone. Let me check Mr. Joshua J. So yeah, if anyone is there. So no Vasco Fluminense. But yeah, it's just crazy. And Mr. Joshua J, if you're there in the comments, if you're there, let me know. I have to go back and forgot. I hope this computer doesn't lag. But yeah, this is the second biggest game of the week. But normally in this derby, this rivalry, this is actually the third biggest game after Fla-Flu, aka Flamengo Fluminense, and the big one, Clasico dos Milhões, or the Classic the Millions between Flamengo and Vasco. But yeah, this is the third biggest game. The fourth one, in my opinion, I think was last week's Flamengo Botafogo. But but yeah, it's three colors versus the black and white Pirates. And yeah, these two teams they kind of don't like each other, even though they do have one thing in common, dunking on Flamengo. And Flamengo, yeah, because Flamenguistas depends. Some Flamengo fans are split with both. Either Vasco or Fluminenses are number one rival. Some of them want to do the old tradition Fluminenses. Some of them do Vasco. Some of them just as hated. So yeah, they when these two teams do not like each other, but they do have one thing in common, coming on Flamengo. But yeah, I like this start. This is such a huge game. It's not being talked about. This is the biggest game. In my opinion, Vasco Fluminense is way bigger than than the fake Bass derby. In my opinion, between Athletic Club and Sociedad. In my opinion, I think this should be just as almost as big as the Seville derby. I think it might be bigger than the Valencia derby, to be fair, because of how much there's just for the game, how much intensity, and yeah. But yeah, make sure you smash up the likes. I will try, we are also doing another stream. We will be doing Corinthians versus Atletico Mineiro. So don't go anywhere. We will be doing I might come back. So yeah, this is such a huge game. That's another foul free kick for Fluminense. But yeah, you know what it means. It's an absolute joke unless it's funny. And yet some little celebration for himself of a different angle. Impossible to get those camera angles. But yeah, I am trying to, we can talk about whatever we want as well as the game happens. Especially this game, it's no man. If I had a big, like fan base, chat base, like Will Football Carnage, obviously it would be entertaining because I got many topics to talk about while this game. I will try to do a chill streams on Monday. I don't know. talk about whatever we want. I just haven't made one. Oh yeah. So smash up the lights. So the last time Vasco and Fluminense played was actually obviously in the Carioca and the Rio de Janeiro competition, obviously, which was all the way back on February during Neymar's debut. Remember, we did a watch along for that game while Neymar was making that debut in that 1-1 draw against Botafogo in that Paulista competition. Even though Santos, they are down badly. They just got eliminated by a second division team, third division, third tier team on pens. Vasco barely beat Operera on pens, who are in the second division, who are fifth in Serie B. So yeah, we have that. But yeah, Vasco da Gama. I don't know if they're because of the inconsistency. But yeah, Vasco. They did met obviously back on February 5th. And then Vasco will not host Fluminense. Vasco will not host Fluminense at the San Joaquin drawing until November 5th. It's gonna be a while. And it's already like, mid season for the European season almost. Because this Brazilian league yeah. And especially that big game between Palmeiras and Flamengo. That one is the biggest one. Palmeiras lead Flamengo by 4 points. Flamengo wins. They'll only be 1 point behind them. But due to their mediocre, due to the bad performances, whether it's Wesley or not, Felipe Luis not doing good, handling especially dropping points to Cruzeiro, Botafogo, struggling to beat Bahia, even though Palmeiras lost to Bahia. It's not sustainable. And now they cost, even though Flamengo could technically beat Palmeiras back at home and away, even though Palmeiras, they still got to visit Corinthians before they had to play Flamengo, but Flamengo got to visit Corinthians before they play Palmeiras at home at the Maracanã, which isn't until November as well. We're barely at the end of May. Man, I'm just tired of explaining. I'm just tired that the Brazilian not being talked about enough. I could only see some instant competitions. Now they took away Sports TV. It's an absolute joke. Why do I get to see, like, small clubs from the small leagues who are irrelevant at this point, besides the local teams, like, the two Brighton teams or Brentford or something, because they're in a bigger league, all because you can get to see them, even though they're not as relevant as, Brazilian team. I think that Red Bull Bragantino is bigger than Brentford, in my opinion. It's just not. It's not being talked about enough. That's where your Brazilian ballers. We'll see what Esteval does. That one, I hope Michael or Mr. Joshua J will come in, because let's not forget it's also the last day of the Premier League, which I'm also gonna be dropping the video about it. The stats, obviously, which I need to hurry up as well for tomorrow. I'm hopeful. I'm also dropping Serie A, but I might not drop it until Monday then. But yeah. And yes, congrats to Stuttgart on winning the German Cup, or German Deep Pokal. And congrats to and yes, congrats to PSG on winning the French Cup. Now they've done the double back to back, and now they're looking to win the treble or a quad or something. Fortaleza, the Colombian Fortaleza, are drawing. But yeah, this team, this is a big game, bro. In my opinion, this is the third biggest game, Rio de Janeiro. Like I said, after Fla-Flu between Flamengo, Fluminense, and then Clasico Dos Maiores between Flamengo, Vasco, the main and number one Rio de Janeiro derby. Some debates. Flu should be the real Rio de Janeiro derby rivalry. But yeah, it's a joke. I mean, no, it's not a joke. But I'm just saying something. Well, I'm saying MLS. Yeah, I don't. Still not serious enough league, but whatever. But then we also have some big games as well. Hoping for summer as well. Application and transfer windows. We also have but the fourth biggest game is Botafogo Flamengo. Well, mostly because of Flamengo's side, and then this obviously the fifth one, Botafogo Vasco, and I think Botafogo Fluminense might be the smallest of the big ones. The littlest, biggest derby basically for Rio de Janeiro, the sixth one. And then of the four teams, even though football isn't played on a pitch for 3 or 4 teams, because I would like to see classic Farias gets booked, I think, and Mr. Joshua J's live. God dang it! I've told him to join my streams. Like, I hope he doesn't sleep. I know that obviously this game just kicked off at 10:30 p.m., which we're gonna be here for a while, and this game will not end till. But yeah, come on. Oh, here comes Vasco. Vasco on the attack. Hold on. Vasco. Wow! They scored! Joe Victor! Goal! Vasco scored! Let's go already. Go, Victor. Oh my goodness. No, no, Vasco already. Unexpected. You set these. Unmarked. Come over here. Go, Victor. 1-0 Vasco da Gama. Fluminense. Vasco 1. Fluminense. Now Fluminense are in the mud. They said go to Vasco. Underestimating them. 1-0. It was a set piece, and then it was unmarked to head it in. Because I doubted that he will stay because United they're such a huge mess. I don't even think he stays anymore. And he probably has ruined his legacy. Yes, exactly. 1-0 Vasco. Oh, oh my God. That's the Vasco. Ah, here comes Fluminense. They equalize. Let me see. Still 1-0 Vasco. They have a throw in. Arias. It's possible. No free kick. Trying to move the ball away. Let's see. Arias. Arias gets the ball somehow. Yeah, leaves it on. Fluminense try to shoot it in. Wow! 1-1! Go! 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 Riddle, go! 1-1! One goal. The goal was not complete. 1-1. Now the Fluminense fans are talking. But yeah, 1-1. An own goal. Let me hear this. Let's hear it. Let's hear Fluminense. Let's go. Where's the equalizer? Let's see what Vasco TV is saying. Let's see what the Biscayin is saying. Because they were leading 1-0. And then you hear the screaming from the Russian. Let's listen. You hear the home fans. This is why Vasco and Fluminense, they just been very open. They didn't even score from open play. That's what shit. That's so funny. Well, yeah, 1-1. We're gonna have 4 minutes of stoppage time. It's 1-1. Doesn't need some open play. I'm liking this rivalry. Touchline is live again. Oh man, why did you just earn the Vasco Fluminense? Hey. It's live again. I'm not gonna redirect. And he just got rated. yeah, it's 1-1. I'm waiting for halftime. No, I'm just waiting for halftime. Yeah, 1-1. It's moving through, yeah. Yeah, because it came off. How, that's why I went in. They didn't even score for all the play. You didn't even got a touch to it. So shameless. I hate when people stuff it over when they leading 1-0, no, 1-0. In out as well. Absolutely. Just waiting for halftime. Oh, that's gonna be halftime. We should be halftime. 1-1 at the Maracanã. This time it was 1-0 for the Mints. So far in this Clasico Rio de Janeiro. Didn't even score from play. Such a goal scorer. 49 goals. Halftime. We are level 1-1. But yeah, they forced an own goal so far. So it's 1-1 at the Maracanã. So I'll be right back. Second half, I'm about to pull up the game in just a sec. But it's because the problem is these two teams, these two guys are live. So how am I?
Real Madrid and won them the Champions League and La Liga in his first season back. Yeah, he deserves a bit more respect, in my opinion. He didn't have a good season this year, but listen.
Hold on.
They don't want to see PSG lift in the Champions League. Of course, it's their rivals. It'd be like if Liverpool were playing in the Champions League final. Man United fans would all be supporting the other team. I mean, Liverpool fans were the same. Liverpool fans, Barcelona kits were sold out in 2011 in Liverpool. Oh, why the Inter hate those? Because of the carcass? No, just don't.
Second half kicks up for Sao Paulo. Harambo. All right, let me try to pull up the game. But I don't have to. But it's just really hard. God damn, man.
They got also they got into Miami. Do you know what? I might watch that then. I might watch that.
Vasco and Fluminense are
World Cup, yeah. I want to do United pre-season. World Cup. They got Alcalá in Madrid. Oh yeah, I'm out playing Madrid. I went out playing Bayern. Let me have a look. I just type up Club World Cup. Let's go look at matches, right? Real Madrid Alcalá. Into Miami. PSG. Yeah, I know PSG got Atletico. Yeah, PSG got Atletico.
yeah, for a rematch.
Quite lately, because it's in America, isn't it? It's in America.
In America.
2 a.m. 8 o'clock, to be fair. You know, so I'll probably watch it in Miami.
And then they're gonna say it.
Big up to DLM, and then big up to
Come on, no.
Big up to everyone in the chat, man. Come on, let's get me to 800.
When will they make up their minds?
You're still 23 off.
Come on.
Come on, people. You can shut down now. PSG slap him. PSG slap him. Adam Brown also got when Paris to Chelsea in the 22 final. Their fans were bare lit. I was robbed the biggest part of my life, which I was one extra time. How about the squad, isn't it? Can't believe Bruno may end up at Alcalá. Meanwhile, I'm supporting Ronaldo. Yeah, the fans don't want it.
I still don't want. The internet has been shit for me.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it. The bums are happening. I'm just saying this for the money at this point. Wow, one adios foul. Tomorrow, maybe I'll think about it. Well, my time is pretty quick. Yeah, over the top. I'm gonna go sell that. Not even a Brazilian, but I feel Brazilian.
Yeah, I have that.
I don't have a team. I just like watching them, especially the league that I have access. In the UK, it's not televised. In the US, they drop those rights back with Apple. Movie. Let's because Garano. Oh, throw in for Vasco da Gama. We'll be doing the Atletico versus Corinthians game. We have a pro-Palestinian flag at the moment, but no, not. Goal! Update! Marcelo scored against São Paulo. 1-0. Still 1-1 Fluminense and Vasco. And they brought it back like, let me know earlier.
I don't think it'll be done tomorrow. I think it'll be done after the weekend, maybe Tuesday.
Yeah, it's going to be harder to watch, especially when
if you
on the attack, looking for the goal. The ball shot. Suzanne. What a stop! That should have been one for Fluminense. Oh, 2-1 San Diego. That's a bottle job.
Balançou para cima da marcação. Muito.
No European football.
Lado, aparentemente.
Looks like 6 minutes. Still 1-1 at the Manacanal. Yup. And this is happening.
Give us like the top five in the world, but to be honest, yeah, the trouble to control even though you have. Even though you like to have I don't think that really cared.
You think that he will not play European football? You will accept playing with no European football?
For now, see if if not, get past to get him. I think it's give them a chance.
Yeah, because they still have their way. Como Vasco Fluminense.
Do you think Man United aren't trying to because they're you could set up maybe you got to respect
You think you have a chance to beat Spurs next season?
Losing to Spurs and looking for big up people. I think that you expect players with no
Yeah, Turkey.
This is what options. Striker, we're not finishing. So I agree.
Leon.
That's cool. Awesome. Yeah, but most of the same.
Has Conference League next season. This time. Puta madre. Come on, someone more. Vasco, look at him. Hopefully the Corinthians stream could be better.
Just for the match ready to be done. They got Jack Cross, I think that's stopping because that's really a big thing with growth. Do you think you're compensating that? I think so.
Racing one.
Hold on. I just think that back now. Hold on. What is the chapter? No, it's the chapter. Well, fuck it. Say that was shut up, but I feel like so when the base around is even when it's around with them just was still and then they just how I put it how but they got you know what they did. So no, like put it this way, right? When they fire off a clip, right, they were
this is the first season in the last couple of won a trophy with the Bayern.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're still winning trophies. You won an FA Cup. You know what I mean? You should have won the trophy. So, yeah.
Any player which you want to join the football system, he just of course that's the same shit, right? Yeah, sure. Realistically, you were just trying to sign him. Because it was realistic, unrealistic, you can get things that
We kick for Vasco.
Conference League next season.
Yeah, they're Conference League.
We've gone to the Spurs, yeah, I hear that. I think it's versus probably. I mean, I get up to some sort of thing, but how many songs they want?
Missed out on Europe because of goal difference.
AC Milan have not, right? Well, the time I was watching the game, the last game of the season, right? You would think your best player would play in the game, right?
Did you not play today?
I watched the full 90 minutes of that fight to come on.
Did you not play today?
No.
Can I study anything for me?
This is another like similar to the I think they're just trying to say something. I don't believe our facilities are bad shit. Because you got to remember, like, you still got world class players. So final the game, right?
Yeah, still 1-1 in the Derby.
So I have to introduce the players.
Bang average, straight. He is bang average, well, in his exception space.
Yeah.
That's why I would be extra for that, because we could just go out and splash those patch. Whereas, they've got some assets in the hour and Nando's, but you know what I mean? The hour was one to be in League Seven, so at least the Luciano so clear.
But yeah, still 1-1, 70. Nothing has happened. Well, do you think we got late winner? I made it Fluminense or Vasco? Oh, Vasco! Fluminense!
I don't understand why you can do it. Because the money that's being touted that we're going to have to pay the layout would be similar money that you could get for Rodrigo. And we've touted 50 million euros for almost 28.
I mean, shit. Season 8 for kind of 17. There was 16 actually, but there is obviously there's like two, yeah. But Forest were also 17 last season, and look what they changed that. Strasbourg missed out on it. Could have got the depth for it. Oh my gosh, they missed out on it.
Yeah, they did.
They still do it. Champions League, does it? No, this is really qualified, so they've got to be qualified. Which I think he has a very sick player. Yeah, he's been consistent all across the season, playing big games and won trophies and all the time.
From what I've seen, he looks like an okay player. Not a player that he should play.
On the bottom, man.
Get on, but he's collective.
Vasco, Fluminense. You got the bicycle kick away.
Arsenal's women manager got up and said I can't do communicate there's no work with squad. Nah, he fucked up right before that. Get involved with that shit, bro. I can't lie, I mean,
It's wrong.
people do too much.
Right.
It's worth it.
Yeah. God, Vasco.
I don't care.
That motivated me. And the bollocks. So, well, that's what we got. It's so good. 1-1. 20 minutes to go. And we all know Salpichan has improved for years. About 20 minutes of this game, clearly. Before the Vasco Fluminense rivalry ends. Everyone sees the name. But yeah, unfortunately, the Vasco Fluminense rivalry has been overshadowed because people lie for lying and not giving you the right time. You come in a sniper. It's fine. Still 1-1.
That wasn't possible, was it?
That would be a disservice to the German national.
Yeah. And now they're working out. So, it's not just the fucking set of bartender. Respect those fans doing that.
Yeah, no, like, to be honest, they don't know me, but at the same time, they might think they're the only singer. So I'm going to do I don't think talent-wise he's like every time I watch six, he's got boots like
You know what? Vamos fazer. Wow. Opa! You're just the Vasco da Gama. Don't look like it's nothing on there. Sit down.
yeah.
Again, you need to be spat on the go around with that. Second one.
Second one?
And they'll probably lose another player as well. This is true. It's just
Yeah, before you know,
not for me.
oh yeah, the Jose moment. Traumatizing. Trauma. Yeah. Take it away. Go on one. And God bless you. Yeah. Yeah, Jonas.
There's a racist. Enzo said a chop. Yeah, he was trying to chop.
Yeah, because
You can kind of change that aspect. Once you learn what he did,
There's so much for this.
not a proper rivalry.
Fucking casual. So it's like, you know, he said on stream as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I'm saying, like we put more evil and they just is this all this stuff for them. You know what I'm saying? That's the you know what I mean? It's you can't be but it's not the same thing for we would actually cause physical harm.
Yeah, he did.
So Sean that was offensive. Do you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? This is so I think that's what I mean, right? It's the thing to do. What he fucking allegedly tried to do and did. That's the thing. That's supposed to like. If you were slapped up by me, maybe this is it. We beat this to
Go on, man.
That's actually true. We did. Big up to Mr. Judging for the rain. It's not like, come on, man. You've got 51 people in Skype like this. Get into that exercise, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This in 2019 for national team. Just like big friend. National team.
So 1-1 Vasco Fluminense, 82 minutes.
Maybe it's coming in.
I think this game is going to end in a draw. I think this is going to end in a draw. I don't think we get a winner. Like it. Oh, wow. Like I said, big ups to everyone. So 1-1. Yeah, they will fall apart one by one, and it goes faster. It looks like they're making a substitution April for Vasco da Gama. Still 1-1. Vasco Fluminense.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to my parents watching the once that you only once which is what like 250 can I think related by the way you should be able to on YouTube in for sure.
For a reason, like Barca React says in the comments.
Well, I went from about 500 to nearly 800 about what just over came except they got to React often it's just a Liverpool sign yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Still 1-1. 86 minute. Vasco Fluminense 1-1 at the Maracanã. Will they get a late winner? Here come Fluminense making these bounce while Vasco trying. Because Fluminense trying out of us. Mola trying to pass. Where's the shot? Shot! Oh, wow! That's it! No! That's it! Fluminense scored! Vasco bottle jump! Go! Go! One. What a bottle job. Let's hear Vasco and Fluminense. Let's hear Vasco's response. Vasco are more embarrassing than Fluminense. Don't have Vasco, you know this. Look at that. Listen. Look, he thought they would get away with it. 86 minutes. 1-1, right? And then the whole buzzer celebrating. Still one. Still one Rio de Janeiro, daughter. Yeah, Machada. 2-1. Oh. Let's hear the Fluminense. Let's hear Fluminense. Go to that golaço back there.
Fica a sobra então com o Ganso.
Listen.
Paulo Baia pro Guga. Esticou, arriscou o chute.
Golaço! Repeating it. Yeah, it's safe to say Botafogo are definitely beating Vasco. Yep, some Rio de Janeiro.
Opa, quase chegou o Paulo Baia.
Not surprising.
I've never seen someone get prostitute.
Stop making sense. Not anymore. They replaced with two other coaches and they're not doing good.
No idea. It was really
Until last month, and he's without a job. But yeah, it was at Vasco da Gama, Ramon Diaz, and tried bringing stability, but now we're just a joke, bro. Absolute bottler. Oh, this is why you can't trust Vasco, but yet they win the Flamengo. Got no draw. Absolute scrubs. I know Felipe believe the Flamengo should be winning that. I think it's Vasco, but yet they want to give their another round for the rest of the winners. I think Botafogo should stop them all. rivalry will end, and you know what? Six minutes of stoppage time. But yeah, they're not serious club. If anyone else is asking. Oh, to new Marshall. Tom Palo are not serious. Vasco are not serious. Who's not serious? Yeah, I'm away with it. I mean, not even know. I mean, why thought that post was flopping wrong? No, they get to see it, but they're not. They get to touch it, but they're not able to listen. You know, I hear a Champions League winner sign the winner, and you guys didn't. This is why Vasco needs to get in the bid. Yes. No, yeah, absolutely, bro. Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, and I forgot like this, brother. The 22 said if I wanted back on Twitter. But yeah, Vasco da Gama, absolute get in the bin. They're not serious. They've capitulated. They're gonna lose this game. It was 1-1 until absolute bottle of this is what Flamengo should have beaten these bombs. I'm looking for absolute slap them off. I know they will in the Derby when they play them next month. No, they Fluminense had a 2 lead and then Vasco had one back. But for that, and that's gonna be full time any second. They're counting the seconds to win this game. And I will end the stream very soon. It's full time! Fluminense 2. Vasco 1. Vasco bottle job. Vascaíno tears absolutely get in the bin. Never ever was the first leg. Fuck off. PR Vasco da Gama. You're not serious. One more at the Maracanã, 8:38 p.m. Rio de Janeiro. It's an absolute joke. And yeah, full time 1-1. Fluminense wins. Vasco da Gama loses. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is why absolutely an okay game, but mid game. Fluminense, do they deserve to win? Yes, but Vasco, like, they're not serious. They only want to show when it's against Flamengo. But yeah, we'll go check the stats in just a minute. But yeah, this is what you get for your own downfall, Vasco da Gama. Not being consistent. And you know, and you want to do this? Absolutely. Get in the bin. Still 1-1. And now they lose. You know what? I am not surprised this game. That's been the same result like last year. But the difference is, Fluminense had a 2-goal lead. And I think Pau Cortino or Pau got one back and then it ended 2-1 at the Maracanã. And they're absolute bottle drum. Those Vascaínos absolutely deserves those big ass silver spoon. And you know what? If Johnny's gonna go live, I don't know if I could do Corinthians versus Atlético Mineiro bad news because of him. And you know what? And I gotta charge my computer. Plus, my mom's probably gonna be asking me anyways. Where is it? Damn it. So yeah, we're only gonna be here for like 2 more minutes. Hold on. No, I've gotta like. But yeah, these two teams are not serious. Vasco are not serious. Fluminense, they just got a cup. I know they could have scored more. It's just an average game. I didn't predict any scoreline result. Vasco, they've always capitulated. They only want to show up whatever they want. So, like, the game against Fortaleza was rock solid, but I think that was very consistent because they cannot at least be a little bit more. Listen, this is why Vasco are the laughing stock. But yet they want to take Flamengo points away. It's an absolute joke, bro. And your second biggest rivals wins. Okay, unless you're building up, what partnership. And this is why things are falling apart. And you know what? I got charged my computer, and since that's gonna happen, I might not able to do Corinthians versus Atletico Mineiro, guys. Sorry. Due to this event, I got. Damn it. So I might have to do this. Damn it. So I'm really disappointed, but it's because these events, bro. God damn it. But we will be back for Palmeiras Flamengo. I apologize, and this isn't my fault. It's because of these people want to do this at the wrong time. All because they cannot make up their mind. Then there's no point in putting these rules. To know Huracan in the penalty. A 2-0 lead. What is Independiente going to do? They already missed one. But yeah, we're going to check out the full-time stats before my computer dies. And then, are you ready to, damn. But yeah, he scored the last minute one. It was 1-1, and I knew that they would blow up. It wasn't a great game, but yeah, there's that big game tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I will do Grêmio versus Bahia tomorrow. I might have to do that tomorrow if I can't do Corinthians versus Atletico Mineiro. In the bed, it looks like. So yeah, ball possession 50-50, 51%. 9 more Fluminense, but tight. XG, whatever. Fluminense is a slightly better team. Fluminense had 2 shots to target. But yeah, they had 5 shots to target. You expected 2 of them went in. Well, actually, just 1 because guess what? The first goal for Fluminense wasn't even from open play. It was an own goal because he just wanted to score an own goal, and it's not. I'm surprised he didn't want to fight. And then there you go. Independiente gets 1 back and 3-1 on that gun, and they missed. How did that win in, though? Oh, it's absolute. And then the 2 shots wasn't even from open play. What a joke, bro. This is why Vasco got. There's no excuse. This should have been a 1-1 or 2-2 draw, to be fair. Yep. And he played the full 90 minutes, bro. And I'm marking his golazo. We're going to have those Vizcaíno tears, Sao Paulino tears as well. Sao Paulo FC tears. So, yeah. We're going to say a few more minutes before I will leave. And they're going to say... So, yeah. But yeah, these excuses, like, oh my goodness, those Vascaínos, I want to know what's the response. They're not meant to be taken seriously. And you know what? Why would I waste time? And you know what? Vasco, you deserve to get in the bin. And they never missed. Huracan never missed. If Independiente misses it, that's game over. Yeah, some of these rules are a joke, bro. Like, there's no point of adding this. Doesn't change the fact that how disgraceful they've been, especially with Vasco. Those Ramondias didn't even help that much. I thought they were going to do it. I said a bet for Vasco. Say thank you, Santos. It was a lot better than the Flamengo Botafogo game because that ended 0-0. That was awful. Technically, if they scored this, they're through because it won't matter. It's an absolute joke, bro. There's no point at this, and you know what? But yeah, Vasco. I might even have to do an English explaining club, and you know what? Like, I'm tired of these rules being broken. Oh, look, they missed! Huracan missed! Now that's level. Well, actually, technically, this isn't over. This is giving you life. You need a score just to freaking equalize. And if independent, this would have been way over. And it was going on target. And the spot kick was for open play. The confidence. And if they missed, what are they going to do about it? Independiente, if they missed, it's over. Shot, goal. They went through Beverly. He couldn't catch it. Like, now it's a little 4-4. Congratulations. Now you got to make a save. It's what? Just to come back at the P level. It's like saying that you were 4-2 down. Now it's 4-4. Now it's going to extra time, basically. Yeah. From losing. But yeah, guys, this is what, like, Vasco should never be taken seriously. They are the frauds. I don't know if they are the Arsenal. They are a big club, but like not as big. Sao Paulo, get in the bin. They're not serious. Goal they've scored with that guy. Another pressure's on. Here's Memphis. Here's Atletico Mineir's lineup. No Memphis Depay for Corinthians. Is he injured or suspended? You know, Roberto, is he on the bench? Did David All Jr. just drop Memphis Depay? Yeah. I don't see him in the starting lineup. I don't see him. He's not there. But yeah, the pressure is on there, you know. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to do this game. I gotta charge the computer and finish up the video anyway, so at this point, let's see if Independiente misses a pen, I'm ending the stream. Goal. Pressure. Some of these rules are a joke, bro. It's an absolute disgrace. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end the stream. Big up to everyone, you know. Smash the likes, gotta go. We might have to come back for the Gremio game. But we will be doing Palmeiras Flamengo at the Allianz tomorrow in Sao Paulo. Goodbye, buona notte.